Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to find missing angles in right angle triangles. Again, with trigonometry guys, you need a calculator, a scientific calculator, so it's good for you to have one. Okay, so one way to help you remember the trig ratios is SO cut TOA. Okay, so SO represents sine theta equal opposite over hypotenuse. Cos theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. TOA tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. Let's look at our first example for sine. Again, we're trying to find a missing angle, guys. So the first thing I always recommend is to label the sides that you're working with. I label my 5 centimeters the opposite side because it's that side directly facing the angle that I'm interested in. I label my 7 centimeter as hypotenuse because again my hypotenuse is always that side that's facing my right angle. We can use sine as the question involves the opposite length and the hypotenuse. Always write your rule, guys. It's really good when you do that. It helps you to remember it. So I write sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. My next step now, guys, is to substitute everything that I know. So sine theta, I still have theta because I don't know the angle, that's what I'm trying to find, is equal to my opposite side, which is 5 centimeter, over my hypotenuse, which is 7 centimeter. Now I'm trying to solve for theta, so it therefore means that I need to find the inverse of it, okay, to get that theta by itself. So when I do that, I have theta is equal to sine inverse of all of that, which is 5 divided by 7. Sometimes I see like people probably like do 5 divided by 7 and write it down as a decimal and round it. I recommend don't do that. Just put all of that in your calculator at once, and then your answer that you get will be more accurate. So you put that in your calculator. Again, to get sine inverse on your calculator, you press shift or second function depending on the type of calculator that you're using, and you should get an answer of 45.6 degrees correct to 1 decimal place. Now let's look at our second example for cos. Again, even though we know we're using cos, good practice. Label your sides. So that's my hypotenuse, that 9 centimeter, and that 4 centimeter represents my adjacent. Okay, so we can use cos as the question involves the adjacent length and the hypotenuse. My next step is to write my rule. I always write my rule, guys, because that way you won't forget it. So cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Once I have my rule, it's just now for me to substitute everything I know, which is cos theta. I still don't know my angle, so I write back theta. And that's equal to my adjacent side, which is 4, over my hypotenuse, which is 9. So I write it like that. Again, same like in our previous example, guys, I'm trying to find theta, so it means that to get that theta by itself, I need to do the inverse. So I do theta equal cos inverse of all of that in brackets, 4 divided by 9. I input that in my calculator, and I should get an answer of 63.6 degrees correct to 1 decimal place. And my final example for this video, guys, is linked to tan. Again, even though we know it's tan, I'd recommend keep labeling your sides. So that 6 centimeter represents my opposite side, that 11 centimeter represents my adjacent. Okay, so we can use tan as the question involves the adjacent and opposite lengths. Good practice, keep writing your rule. Tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. My next step now, guys, is to substitute everything I know. So I have tan theta is equal to the opposite over adjacent, so that would be 6 centimeter over 11. Okay, so my next step now, guys, is really to solve for my unknown, which is my angle. So to get that theta by itself, it means that I need to do the inverse. So theta now, guys, is equal to tan inverse of 6 divided by 11. I'd recommend put all of that in your calculator at once, and you should get an answer of 28.6 degrees correct to 1 decimal place. So guys, trig ratios is really simple. Once you're confident using your tan, your cos, and your sine, and you know when to use each of them, and the trick to remembering when to use each is always to label the sides that you're given, and then you can know which one you need to use. Again guys, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, like and share this video. Also, click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching guys.